You have never heard of this Wimpy Kid book. So we're all familiar with the Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. It's the classic cover, Greg's upset, you all know it. But what if I told you there's a different version of this book? And this is it right here. That's right, there's actually a different version of Wimpy Kid for people that speak different languages. This one is in Spanish, at least I hope so. And the title translates to Greg's Diary, or if you want to translate it literally, it says Diary of Greg. I had to get this one because I found it kind of funny that it literally just says Greg on it. I don't know why they couldn't translate it to Wimpy Kid, but they went with Greg. And I know they could do it because there was other books at Barnes & Noble where it translated to Diary of a Wimpy Kid. But for this one, they went with Greg. And then on the bottom, it translates to a tadpole. At least that's what I got on Google Translate. I have no idea. I can't speak or read Spanish, so I'm just gonna have to trust Google Translate, which it's not always the best source. I don't even know why it's there. It's not even on the original at all, but there it is. But I never knew these existed. Different versions of Wimpy Kid for people that speak other languages. So if you can't read English, you can now read the books. But here's what I say. Stop reading this and learn English. You need to buy a different book. That's for babies. Learn English and read it the real way. What's this? Yes, I'm being serious. This is definitely not a joke, just in case anybody actually takes that serious. But this was really interesting to find. We're all used to seeing this version, so just seeing something a little different just stands out to me. Now, obviously, you would guess all the inside and everything is all in Spanish. They translated everything over to be another language. And of course, the original is English, this one's Spanish. Now, what I was trying to do was compare each book and find differences, because sometimes in movies or books, they have to change the illustrations to better fit the culture. One example that comes to the top of my head is Inside Out. They had to change multiple things in that film to fit the culture. I was looking for that in these two Wimpy Kid books, and for the most part, I couldn't find anything. I didn't look really that much, but from what I did, there wasn't really anything. The only differences is when they have a speech bubble or words on the picture, they'll translate that to the other language. I mean, of course they would do that. Now, if you're wanting to buy this for yourself, it's gonna cost you a little bit. This book cost me $17. Really expensive, but I guess it works if you speak another language, which I don't. So this has no use to me at all. I only have it because I wanted to show it in this video. The Wimpy Kid book you've never seen. But I'll show you some pictures now. So each page is the exact same, but with a different language, of course. And you can see the differences in the words. On the front, the only thing they don't have in a different language is Jeff Kenny. They kept his name the same. But everything else is all translated. On the side there, you can see it's all translated. There's your comparison right there. So apparently the copyright on this is 2008. I've never heard of this until now. So maybe some of you guys have read this version. I never heard of it. But I still wonder why they put Diary of Greg. I have no idea. Like, they could put Wimpy Kid, but they went with Greg, and it's just a funny looking cover with that. Let me try to read some right now. Martes and Primer Lugar Quuriar Dijar Una Casa, Bean, Clara. I'm fluent in Spanish, guys. Trust me, I'm really good at this. I mean, I can go to any Spanish-speaking country right now and just communicate just like that. Don't be too jealous. It took me years to learn, and I'm just that good. I'm sorry. Yeah, obviously, I can't speak Spanish for the life of me, but it's perfect if you can. And if you look on the back, they've done all the books up until the deep end. So if you speak Spanish, you're in luck because every single one of them is translated. And other than that, really nothing too special. I just wanted to show you the Wimpy Kid book that you probably never heard of. It's not a new book, it's just a different language. That's it. There's the Wimpy Kid book you never heard of. Diary of Wimpy Kid, Diario de Greg. I'm really good at Spanish. Hope you enjoyed, and I'm out. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, this video was really pointless. It's the Wimpy Kid book you never heard of just because it's in a different language.